Alright everyone, I'm here to give you my WWE NXT review for January 28th, 2015. I know it's been actually it hasn't been that long, it's only been a day, but I'll tell you what happened. I was going to watch the show because I found out the show actually comes on at 8 o'clock. Because all along I thought it came on at 9 o'clock. But apparently it didn't. I don't know why they changed it. They was doing fine the way it was. I was fine with it coming on at 9 o'clock, but they picked a new time. Um, but I ended up playing games because my aunt's in from North Carolina, so, trying to spend as much time with her before she goes back, because she goes back Sunday. Um, and then, so I did watch the show today though when I woke up. I woke up at about 11 o'clock, ate breakfast, and then I watched the show. Then I had to do my homework because I have the homework to do, and it was all going okay. We were going on a good path, and then my aunt and my grandfather come in with like 300 lobsters. Like I swear, it was like 300 of them. There's probably a picture on the Facebook page, not mine, but I'm gonna share her picture that she probably posted on the Facebook page. Um, so then I just kind of lost track. Everyone kept coming to get these lobsters, so I could never focus to do my homework. I finally did get it done though, thank God. Um, so then I now have the chance to make this NXT review. I know I haven't even watched SmackDown yet, so I will get a chance to watch that probably tomorrow because I have to get up at like 6 o'clock to go to school. So let's review NXT. So we get Jason Albert, Tom Phillips, and Alex Riley on commentary. Tom Phillips is back on NXT. I don't know if he's permanently back down to NXT or I don't know, but I really am not going to complain about it just due to the fact, like I said before, that when he was doing commentary with Michael Cole and JBL, it felt like he wasn't really connected and he didn't really feel like he fit with them. So you know, there's that. I'm not really sure if he's just going to be down on NXT permanently. I really don't. Well, I mean, he's better than Rich Brennan. I actually don't like Rich Brennan. He just feels he's one of those dumb wrestling commentators. He's worse probably than Michael Cole, because Michael Cole gets pretty bad sometimes, but he's worse. Um, so we get the first match though. It's the Lucha Dragons, which consist of Sin Cara and Kalisto, and they defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy. Um, I forgot this was for the titles at first, so then I had to kind of wait to take the notes. But this was a good match. Sin Cara hits an arm drag on both of them, and then he goes for an arm drag, a crossbody or something, and then I think Buddy Murphy moves out of the way, and then Sin Cara hits a like roll up powerbomb move that was cool on Buddy Murphy, and then Kalisto gets the hot tag, starts going off on him, and he tries to pin him off something. I forget what it was, and Wesley Blake breaks up the pin. Sin Cara clotheslines him outside the ring, and then goes to dive on him, and Wesley Blake catches his arm and throws Sin Cara into the apron, and then it's down to Kalisto and Buddy Murphy, and Wesley Blake tags himself in, um, and then Kalisto kicks Buddy Murphy in the head. He hits Salida del Sol on him, but he's covering him, but it doesn't count because Buddy Murphy's not the legal man in the match. So then Wesley Blake just rolls up Kalisto, gets the win, and we actually get new NXT Tag Team Champions. I gotta admit, I was surprised. I actually did not see this coming, but with the Murphy and Blake. I did not see them winning the tag team titles, but they did win them, and I thought it was awesome. Um, I actually do like the team of Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake. I never really had it talked about them before because they usually get jobbed out. Usually they lose to like the Vaudevillains, which consists of Aiden English and Simon Goss, or a team like the Lucha Dragons, because they're like the team that makes the other team look strong. So I thought they actually I'm actually happy to see that they're getting like a push. So I'm happy about that. And I'm assuming there's going to be a rematch between them at the next NXT Takeover show, whatever it's going to be called. Um, and I'll be fine. I would be absolutely fine with that. So let's get on with the next. Tyler Breeze is backstage, and he talks about how he's not mad. He lost one match. He's just going to enjoy the NXT tournament backstage. That's really kind of all he said. I think they're going to set up a feud probably between him and Hideo Itami since he's the one that beat him for the spot. So then we get Adrian Neville versus Tyson Kidd, and this was an NXT number one contenders tournament first round match. This was actually a great match. Adrian Neville hits a head scissors to Tyson Kidd on the outside. He goes to do a dive on him, but Tyson Kidd kind of moves out of the way. And then Tyson Kidd's outside the ring for a long time. Adrian Neville finally goes out to get him. Tyson Kidd drop kicks him, and then he goes face, and then he like drop kicks him face first right into the steel steps. That was awesome. And then Tyson Kidd is like smothering Neville's face right into the apron, and then Adrian Neville throws Kidd outside the ring. He does a flip dive on him, and then he does a comeback. He hits a suited star splash. Kidd kicks out, and then he hits a drop kick on him. Hits a kick, and then Tyson Kidd hits like the swing and neck breaker, and Neville kicks out, and then Neville kicks him right in the head while he's like down on the mat. Goes to do the red arrow, but Tyson Kidd knocks him off the apron, kicks him from the apron, and then he goes to cover him. Adrian Neville kicks out, and then Tyson Kidd tries to splash him in the corner. Adrian Neville hits a wicked big boot and then hits the red arrow for the win, so he advances in the tournament. I thought it was a great match. I actually didn't really know which way it was going to go. It was nice back and forth action, so I liked that. And afterwards gets an interview because he's going to face the winner of the Bo Dempsey Baron Corbin match, and he says that they may have the big size against him, but the thing is it's about getting back up, and Adrian Neville says he's going to use this tournament to get back up to the NXT title number one contendership. I thought it was good. So then Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks get interviewed, and Sasha Banks says the only purpose for Becky Lynch to be in this Fatal 4-Way match is so that way she can help Sasha win the title. And Becky Lynch is like, yeah, I get it. I know what my purpose is. And then she says, when Sasha Banks walks away, she says she's going to win the NXT title, win the NXT Women's title. So I like that. It's making it look like that it truly is every woman for himself. And then we get Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake interview, and they pretty much talk about how they're happy with the tag team champions, and that they will defend the belts at any time. I thought it was a good interview. And then we get Charlotte and Bayley versus Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. I thought the match was okay. It was cool to see the heels dominate Bayley, and then Charlotte gets the hot tag, and Sasha Banks hits a neck breaker on Charlotte. And Bayley breaks it up, but she accidentally hits Charlotte. So Charlotte gets pissed about this, and they start fighting. And then the match pretty much breaks down. So the referee stops it. It's a no contest. And then Charlotte and Bayley fight off Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. And then they start fighting again, and Charlotte pretty much kicks Bayley's ass. I thought this was actually pretty good stuff due to the fact that it shows this is truly every woman for himself. There's no alliances in the match going into the match anyways. I thought it was good. I'm just not a big Bayley fan anyways, but I thought they built up this match quite nicely. Then we get Baron Corbin then we get a Finn Balor interview, and he talks about he's talking about his match next week with Hideo Itami, and he says that him and Hideo Itami have been friends for years, but when it comes to the NXT Championship tournament, he will do anything to get it. And then Hideo Itami comes up and reminds him that he brought him to NXT and he could take him out. So I like that. I can't wait to actually see this match next week. It's going to be awesome. Then Emma gets interviewed. She's going to be coming back down to NXT, and she talks about how nothing worked out for her on the main roster. She's going to try to revamp her career. And then next week she's going to have a match with Carmella. There's really kind of nothing more to say to that. Then we get Baron Corbin versus Bo Dempsey, and the final NXT Championship number one contenders first round match. This is the final one, and I thought the match was fine. Baron Corbin pretty much kicks Bo Dempsey's ass, and Baron Corbin is starting to establish a moveset. I hope this is actually part of his moveset. He like splashed Dempsey in the corner, and then he went out and while Dempsey had his face in the ropes and had a right hand on him. I hope that's part of his moveset. And then he hits the end of days for the win, and I thought it was good. Then afterwards, he gets interviewed backstage and says that he's just one step closer to becoming the NXT champion. And Bo Dempsey comes up and says, "You got lucky the past couple of times, and you're not going to get lucky again." And then Bo Dempsey, Corbin pushes him back with his face. I thought this was good stuff. And then we get the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens contract signing. William Regal's hosting this, and he says that this isn't going to end like normal contract signings. It's not going to be a brawl. If you guys touch each other at all in this contract signing, the match will be canceled. So I like that they added that in there. And Sami Zayn signs the contract, but Kevin Owens doesn't sign it. And Sami Zayn's like, you have a microphone right there. If you want to say anything to me, go ahead, say it. And he's like, oh, okay, no, you're not going to say it. So then he talks about how all the stuff that they did pretty much on the indie scenes to get to the WWE, whether they were doing it as friends or foes, it was all just to get to right here on the right here on NXT. And he says that on our evolution, we both truly arrived here, and I can't believe you would turn your back on me. And he wants to know why. And Kevin Owens then reads the contract, and he's like, "This says non-title," and he says, "I don't want the match unless it's for the title. I have a family I gotta feed, and I want, and it means more money." So then he says he doesn't want to do the match. So then Sami Zayn convinces William Regal to change the match pretty much to a title match. So now the match at NXT Our Evolution is going to be for the title. So then when William Regal changes it on the contract, Owen signs for the match, and then he throws the pen in Zayn's face and walks off, and Sami Zayn is looking at him all pissed. And that was actually the end of the show. I thought NXT was a great show this week. NXT's actually been pretty good lately. Like, better than Raw, I think. What did I say? Well, this week, obviously, but not last. I would say it at least is, good to watch. Like, I actually like watching NXT. Before, some stuff wouldn't be good until the main event. NXT's been great lately. I don't know what's going on, but I'm happy that the NXT's been this good. Like, it's awesome. And I really have no clue who's going to win the match between Zayn and Owens. I originally thought when it was non-title that Owens would win, but I'm thinking, would they really want to take the belt off Sami Zayn and after pretty much a month? It really kind of wouldn't make any sense. You build him up all of this time to get this belt, and you're just going to take it off him just like that. So I don't really think that's going to happen. I think they're going to do something, and I don't really see Owens losing either, just because due to the fact that if Owens loses, the feud's pretty much over. So something I could see happening, and I know I don't usually do my prediction in a review, but I'm doing it anyways. I think what could happen is Owens gets disqualified, or it leads to a no contest. I'm just gonna go with a DQ. Zayn wins by DQ, and it kind of can lead up to a different match. But I could see maybe Zayn just winning, and then having Owens still doesn't like it. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But that was NXT this week. Like I said, I thought it was an awesome show. I can't wait to see this NXT Takeover show. I'm psyched for it. So, that's pretty much it, guys. The next video I'm going to do is my 700th video. I actually can't believe I'm going to get that far, but that's going to be my next video. Not sure what the topic's going to be. I mean, I have a pretty good idea, but I'm not sure if this is going to be the final topic. But I should have my 700th video up by tomorrow. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to see more videos from me, click right here and the subscribe button. That's pretty much it, guys. See you later.